Welcome back. You're watching the morning news here at CNN News 18. We were covering the story in Maharashtra. Now we're moving down south. We have some breaking news coming in from Karnataka. We're going to move down south for this. The Karnataka Congress, as you might know, has been experiencing quite a bit of groupism. Two factions already forming when it comes to who could be the next chief ministerial face. Remember, elections are set to take place in the state next year. The Congress is quite confident of a victory. Now we're learning, beyond the names of D.K. Shivkumar, and who is the KPCC president, and the former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, another name is being put out by a senior Congress leader in the state, Veerappa Moily. He's added to that controversy. He said S.R Patil could be an ideal chief minister. Now I'm going to play out for you what Veerappa Moily had to say, then we'll give you more context as to who S.R Patil is.
ನನ್ನ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಯೋಗ್ಯ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಯಕರು ಯಾರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಸ್.ಆರ್ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಅವರನ್ನ ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಶಿಫಾರಸು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಒಂದು ಆದರ್ಶ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಯೋಗ್ಯ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ
Okay, my colleague Ritu is with us live this morning to bring us more context on the story. She's with us live right now from Bangalore. Ritu, our audiences might know S.R Patil is a very senior leader in Karnataka. He's a leader who's also been a minister in the state formerly. But he's someone who many analysts say has had a career that's been at a crossroads for a while now. So how seriously can his candidature actually possibly be taken, especially against heavyweights like D.K. Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah?
Yes, exactly. The race for the chief minister post is on in the Karnataka, even after the Congress High Command being very much strict and warning these leaders that they shouldn't be vocal about the chief minister's post and must ensure that the election that is coming up, the assembly election, must be fought in the collective leadership. But this does not seem to be the reality in the Karnataka's Congress party, because that which started with Zamir Ahmed, and then you see M.B. Patil, D.K. Shivkumar, Siddaramaiah for that matter, and now one more newly added is the former CM Veerappa Moily, who's been vocal about it and says that according to him, the ideal chief minister of the Karnataka's would be the S.R Patil. Now, S.R Patil has in fact been seen constantly being active and one of the staunch Congress leader as well, but he hasn't been seen in a good terms with the most of the senior leaders, while he can be seen with the good terms with the other few leaders. Now, someone like Veerappa Moily, he is the closely associated and in fact aide of this Veerappa Moily as well. Now that you see on the 74th birthday celebration of the S.R Patil, we are the Veerappa Moily being very much vocal about it, and he takes this opportunity to put forth his choice of a chief minister for the Karnataka, and he says that S.R Patil would be that proper candidate for the chief minister. But now, of course, this seems to be very much benefiting the opposition, that's BJP party, who is saying that with this kind of a controversial remarks from the Congress leaders, seems like there will be more number of CM candidates in the Congress party rather than the MLAs for that matter. So that's how it is benefiting the BJP party. But other side, the infighting within the Congress party is only intensifying, and nowhere seems to be getting down in any way now that the Siddaramaiah's birthday bash preparations are all on. So in swing now, with all that being very close to these kind of remarks, is actually harming the Congress party, and Congress party, in fact, High Command being very much strict about it and is constantly warning the leaders to not cross the Lakshman Rekha and ensure that these leaders are following the disciplines of the party, but which does not seem to be reality on ground. Now, one that constant line these leaders are speaking continuously is that they are ensuring that the upcoming assembly elections will be fought as in the collective leadership.
Ritu,
But at time and again,
just stay with us, because I do believe we do have one of the senior Congress stalwarts' reactions to these comments. Let's very quickly move to that. That's also some breaking news coming in. All right, if you're tracking right now, part of what we've told you is that Karnataka already, especially in the Congress, is already looking at two big faces possibly being nominees for the next chief minister. One is D.K. Shivkumar, the other is Siddaramaiah. Now we're learning that the KPCC president, because remember, D.K. Shivkumar is the state president for the Congress. We're learning that he has a reaction to these comments that we saw made by Veerappa Moily that we just shared to you. Remember, Veerappa Moily had just said that he wanted a third person, S.R Patil, to lead the party. Now we are seeing that we do have remarks coming in from DK Shivkumar. I'm going to read out for you what he said. He said that he will face the elections as a leader. He's worked according to his orders. Speaking, this is, he just arrived in Hubli. He said that he does not know who is saying what. So basically, he's avoided making any kind of a statement on this candidature. This isn't entirely surprising. Let's go over to my colleague Ritu. Ritu, right since the beginning, over the last few months, we've seen different senior leaders in the Karnataka Congress Party make this claim that the party is focused on winning the elections first and then deciding who's going to be chief minister. Is this comment from DK Shivkumar very much on the same lines?
Yes, no, DK Shivkumar, who has been seen very much quiet for a long time on the chief minister's candidate post, in fact, now you see him being also very much vocal, and previously as well he said that he's not a sannyasi and is not wearing a saffron robe, and thus he does not want to be someone's spokesperson. So now these were the lines that he had reiterated, and in fact while making the statement, he clearly indicated this towards the former CM Siddaramaiah, as now that the Siddaramaiah's birthday bash has also been seen as a show strength. This somewhere made DK Shivkumar to be vocal about it, but now in this way, now right after the Zamir Ahmed Khan's statement as well, where he speaks about the chief minister's face again being the former CM Siddaramaiah, and then he trying to outnumber the Vokkaligas. This somewhere also hurted DK Shivkumar, but he refused to tell anything on that. And with this statement now coming in from Veerappa Moily as well, you see DK Shivkumar now again in being quiet about it and doesn't want to open up again for this, because he sees how the Congress High Command is taking all these leaders' statement very strictly. But of course, this is something that the infighting is only increasing within the Congress party, whether it is MB Patil, whether it is Zamir Ahmed Khan or Veerappa Moily. But you don't see DK Shivkumar backing any of these statements these days now, because he once had been vocal about it and had made it very much clear that this time he is serious, very much serious about the chief minister's post, and want to take up this opportunity if provided from the Congress High Command. But meanwhile, all these leaders are constantly saying one line is that they will fight the election under collective leadership, and whatever the High Command has to decide will only be the decision of these leaders as well. But time and again, these kind of statements.
Thank you so much for providing us with that context. For our audiences, remember the next Karnataka elections are set to take place on or before May next year. So we're going to have our answer who the next big face is for the Karnataka leadership. We'll have that answer with us in just a few months from now. Right now, it's time for a short break. On the other side, we continue to take a look at all of the country's top stories. We'll see you in a few minutes.